When a kid's given the number 3, a lot more is expected out of them. Even more when their first name starts with a D. Dale Earnhardt, Dale Murphy, Dalton Knecht. Happy Saturday, Royal Rumble night. This is Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this thing out. This channel's growing. Things are going good with it. Lots more to come. Lots more basketball, lots more baseball, lots more football to come. I've kind of taken it easy on football up to this point. Basketball's been the big thing with this channel. We're going to keep rolling with it, but thank you. Thank you guys so much for your support. Tennessee goes to Nashville tonight. Probably not their best performance, but I'm going to get into a little bit what factored into that tonight. But they still win 75-62. My prediction was 90-65. A win's a win, especially on the road in the SEC. And Tennessee took care of business late in this game. The officiating in this game was horse shit. Let's just get down to it. It was garbage. It was Rick Barnes got teed up in the first half. Stackhouse got it later on. I don't think Stackhouse had a lot of beef. Just a lot of no calls against it. Not that it didn't happen against Vandy. There were times where we were waiting on the whistle, watching the game, but I didn't realize Tennessee went to Rupp Arena a week early tonight. That's what it felt like, was Rupp Arena officiating. But Tennessee's on the road. Who else would take over tonight? Dalton Knecht, 32 points. I love it. I love what they're doing. I love what Barnes is doing with this offense. Give it to Knecht, let him take over. And, other guys, get open, be ready. But otherwise, it's Knecht's game. It's Knecht's team. Tennessee has not had a guy like this. And I don't know when. I was on a text message, a group text with some buddies of mine, and we were talking about different guys. You look at your Grant Williams, your Admiral Schofields, great players. I just don't, as good as they were, they're not Dalton Knecht. What this guy's doing in conference, especially since they've gone to conference. Coming in, he was at 27.2. That obviously went up a little bit tonight. This guy's just a whole other level. It's hard to compare him to others just because he's a one-year guy here. A lot of these others in Tennessee history were four-year guys, 5-year if they had a red shirt. But, your Grants, your Schofields, your Loftons, going back to Allen Houston. I mean, those Allen Houston teams are not good. He came here because his dad was a coach. I mean, Allen Houston was awesome. And, back to your Bernard, Ernie Burney. Some of these teams, I mean, I think back to a guy who, I think of a Mamba mentality, which Knecht has. I think back to like Jordan McCurry. That guy could take over game. It wasn't to the extent of Dalton Knecht, though. Jordan McCurry probably bailed Conzo Martin out because Conzo Martin was a crap coach. Let's just face the facts. It wasn't the fact that he wasn't Bruce Pearl. He wasn't worth a crap. So, I mean, I think of Jordan McCurry during that era. Jordan McCurry had that Mamba mentality. He was good. Knecht is just on a whole other level. And he has a good supporting cast, guys who can do a little bit of everything. And I heard a guy, I can't remember the guy's name, he was on Swain. And he talked about what Vescovy, how he's sacrificing. He's normally looked to score points. Well, tonight was 2 games in a row. Vescovy's gone for double digits. He went for 12 tonight. He went for 10 against Alabama. If you're getting that out of Vescovy, the thing that kills me with him, he drives me nuts. he gets out of control and makes those bad passes. It's not that if he misses a shot, he misses a shot. That is what drives me insane about Santiago Vescovi. It drives me nuts. Those out of control, crazy passes where he's just, who knows where the hell he's jumping to, and he just throws it. He's just hoping for a miracle. That's what kills me about it. Good player. When we look back on his era, he provided a lot of good things. He drives me absolutely insane with the chaos. And it's not going to end. The main thing is hopefully it doesn't cost them a game this year. And especially in March. Cost you one regular season, so be it. In March, that's a whole other issue. But Dalton Knecht, once again, he takes over tonight. And we saw it early in that game. And although Tennessee trailed at the half, Barnes turned it over to Knecht. And, he didn't have his best first half, but it was on in the second half. He makes it look effortless at times. And, my wife, she's not a basketball connoisseur or nothing, but when I get going talking about Knecht, and she kind of laughs at it, but she watched him, like looks like he's hardly doing anything. He makes it look effortless, which is pretty amazing. But looking to stat line tonight, Jonas Adu, 9 with 10 rebounds. Solid game for him. I actually thought he may do more than that, but 9 and 10, that's pretty good. Knecht, 32, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Ziegler, 10 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Decent game for him. Vescovi, 12 points, 5 rebounds. Josiah Jordan-James, he's out there for his defense right now. He's not – ever since they've gotten into SEC play, this guy's been non-existent offensively. And I think you've got to expect out of him. He was averaging over 10 points a game coming into conference. It's dropping drastically right now. Awaka, nothing. 1 rebound tonight. Wes Rucker had an article on 24/7 about this guy can't stay out of foul trouble. That's his problem. JP Estrella, 2 points, 3 rebounds, but I thought his time was extremely effective tonight. He created multiple second chance points. He did good things. This guy's roles going to continue to increase, especially if Awaka can't fix his foul duties. Freddie DeLeon, the only reason he's on the score sheet tonight is because he had 1 turnover. Gainey, another good game, 10 points out of him. That's what you want. I really think your best 2 scorers on this team obviously are Knecht, but I think if Jordan Gainey, thinking of his dad there, Jordan Gainey, if he's in that role again, that's 2 good games for him, much like Vescovi. This is a good thing for this team. And then Meshack, he didn't even take a shot tonight. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He did his thing, defensively. Vandy had Lubin, 8 points. Rivera Torres, 7. Lawrence, 21. Taylor, 6. Magnon, 14. That was their main guys. Their bench only got contributed off the bench was Lewis with 6. So looking at rebounds, so Tennessee was at 38 rebounds, Vandy at 31. The big thing that stood out to me, Vandy was 77% free throws. Tennessee was 63.6. They're normally around 78. They struggled tonight at the free throw line. This would have been a much more – this game would have been more in check at the free throw line. But, it happens. This is a team that occasionally has that moment. But you go to Vandy, you go on the road in the SEC. This Vandy team, what do they have to lose? They're 0-5. They're 5-13 coming in. They freaking suck. But like always, last year little brother got the victory late. They got the 3 at the buzzer. Big brother wasn't having it tonight. Our state, put a hashtag on it. Tennessee rolls tonight. Wasn't pretty at times, but when you got Dalton Knecht, what can happen with this team? He had a little bit of a stretch where he was struggling. This dude's on right now. And, like I said, I released that video, The Legend Dalton Knecht. Talk about an article where he's gained that trust, like Kevin Durant had there from Rick Barnes. Rick Barnes and his coaches right now, they're coaching their asses off down there. I love what they're doing this year. I love how they're turning it over to their guy. They went out and got a guy. And it talked about in that article on The Athletic that I talked about how, I think it was Rod Clark. His eyes just lit up when Knecht went in the portal. And they didn't know if they could get him because of the teams up against them. They went out and got him. And it wasn't lip service. They're letting him do his thing. It's awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm excited to see where his team goes. This team's got a lot of potential because they've got the dude. That dude who can put this team on his back, and rock and roll with it. Basketball's fun, man. It's must see when this team's on offense, especially when Knecht's in that game, because he is awesome to watch. And I don't care what's said. When he goes to the NBA, he's going to be big time. I'm not saying he's going to be LeBron. I'm not going to say he's going to be Luka, Steph, none of those guys. This guy's going to be a very good pro player. I compare him to Austin Reeves. He could possibly be better than Austin Reeves because Reeves is struggling a bit this year. Still decent, but not what he has been. Dalton Knecht's going to be, when it's all said and done, a lottery pick, and somebody's going to benefit from getting him. Coming up on this channel, VFL review tomorrow. I'm going to talk about Todd Helton making the Hall of Fame. We're going to talk about VFLs in the NFL with a chance to go to the Super Bowl. We'll talk about the week that was in football, basketball, and we'll mix in about the Lady Vols, basketball, softball as well. This channel is rocking and rolling. This thing's taking off. It's not even a month old. It's well ahead of pace right now. It's like I'm at the point where if I'm not getting subs for a day or two, I'm freaking out about it. But yeah, this thing's rolling. Thank you guys so much. Sky's the limit with this thing. Happy Saturday. If you're a wrestling fan like I am, enjoy the Royal Rumble tonight. One of my favorite events of the year. My name's Frank Rock. House of Orange is rolling and rocking. Enjoy your Saturday. And as always, go Vols.
Everyone rejects me.